Hey everybody, this is Ralphy Draws, and for this afternoon, for the fifth day of my oil pastel weekly drawing challenge that I set for myself, I'm gonna be drawing a pretty landscape from our country. So it is one of the most beautiful places to visit in the Philippines. Well, it's located in Albay and it's well known for its perfect cone. What I'm talking about is the Mayon volcano. Let's get started with drawing. Let's get started with drawing the Mayon volcano itself. And for this part, and for this portrait, I'm going to be using my CrayPas junior artist quality oil pastels. And of course, for the sketch, a number 2 pencil from Mongo, the most popular pencil company here in the Philippines. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get started with drawing the ever beautiful, perfectly cone-shaped Mayon volcano. First, we need to draw a line here. So how will I get the perfect cone? I remembered when I was a kid, I used to love drawing the Mayon volcano because of its perfect cone. There. When I was a kid, I tried to draw my own volcano using crayons, but then I remembered using oil pastels would be a better option, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna draw my own volcano, and I'm gonna use definitely oil pastels for this portrait. And of course, we couldn't forget the Kagsawa Tower bell tower, which is now a ruin. Beautiful girl, smiling at me. I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. In the morning that you wonder how I'm in. I wanna feel you in my arms again. Can you come to me on the summer breeze? Keep me warm in the breeze. And it's me you need to show how deep is your love is you. And I really mean to let, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Oh, I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. Then the Kagsawa Tower. Minsan natuwa ang may likha, 7,000 pulo ang la 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 Kapulo ang kwintas ng perlas, piling mo, yakapin mo, kayamanan niyang likas, piling mo ang Pilipinas. Okay, so how am I gonna start first? Oh, maybe we can try starting with the bell tone. Maybe just for the kagsaw. And then, well, somebody requested me before to draw the Mayon volcano here in my live streams, but yeah, and now this is the perfect time for me to do the request. Because I know those of you who are watching here, lalo-lalo na mga kapwa kong mga Pinoy, I bet baka i-require sa ito, I bet ito yung mga pinaka-prominent na requirement para sa inyo for your MAPE courses or your MAPE subject. Kaya with this live stream, sana ay makakatulong ito for you to be able to draw a perfect landscape. Ganon. Sana talaga makakatulong talaga tong live stream na to. And this is my Casimir rubbing tool. Casimir rubbing tool. And we're gonna color the tower gray. Minsan na to, piliin mo rin ng Pilipinas, kapulo ang kwintas ng perlas. Piliin mo, yakapin mo, kayamanan niyang likas. Piliin mo ang Pilipinas. Piliin mo ang Pilipinas. Then we're gonna be using the rubbing tool. Okay, let me explain why I've decided to use the rubbing tool instead of my fingers. Well, I've done a lot of oil pastel drawings over the past years, and I felt that my hands are gonna be way too tired if I'm gonna use if I'm gonna be using my fingers for me to blend. However, with the rubbing tool, this makes life a bit more easier and better. Pero this is my warning, especially kayong mga estudyante na gagawa ng mga oil pastel projects. Although it's okay na bibili kayo ng mga rubbing tool na ganito, I highly discourage you from using this kind of tool especially pag sasali kayo sa mga contest, mga ganun ba, or may school project kayo, I highly discourage you to buy this kind of tool kasi baka makikita ni teacher na you do not use your hands. It is more fulfilling kasi na you use your fingers to blend if you are a student or if you're on a student level. Pero pag artist ka like me, kahit part-time, it's okay for you to use rubbing tools like this kasi mas mabilis siyang gawin. I'm only using this rubbing tool para maipakita ko talaga sa inyo kung paano ko talaga ginagamit yung rubbing tool in an oil pastel project. Pero pag gagamitin nyo siya for school projects, I highly discourage you to do so kasi baka makikita ng teachers ninyo na you did not exert your effort in doing your projects. So It's mas fulfilling kasi yung likhang kamay, gawang kamay. Well, let's continue on. Let's continue. Pilin ng Pilipino. Okay. But then for the Mayon volcano, I'm gonna show you guys how to blend using your fingers. I just I just showed a demonstration of my rubbing tool because I want you guys to see how the rubbing tool has become the substitute of my substitute of using fingers. Of using my fingers. I really want. Okay. But then still guys, I need your opinion, especially sa mga kapwa ko Pinoy. Anong mas prefer nyo? Gagamit ba kayo ng rubbing tool or hindi? Because personally, I really discourage using rubbing tools for school projects and yung sa poster making contest kasi it's better talaga yung likhang kamay, gawang kamay. Pero if you are in the professional, if you are in an artist mode, yun, pwede na. Pwede. But since I'm in an artist mood ngayon, hindi talaga pwedeng gamitin itong ganitong klase ng rubbing tool. Although it will make the work fast, but parang there might not be a sense of fulfillment na likhang kamay, gawang kamay. Massive JS2XB. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Then what else? Then we also need some white for the bricks of the tower. Okay, so we're gonna be using our oil pastels to finish the tower. Minsan natuwa ang may likha, 7,000 pulo ang ginawa. Yes, okay, I just finished the tower, everyone. I'm just gonna go for a short break. I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back from my break, so let's just do a bit of editing on this, on the tower, on the Kagsawa Tower. Minsan natuwa ang may likha, 7,000 pulong ginawa. Okay. And then, okay, so for the Mayon volcano, the very star of this art project, here, welcome Kuya Ralph. For a year I did not see you come, so here I am. Oh, Nador! Hello. Welcome sa live stream. Oo, isang taon nang nakalilipas since actually busy din ako kaya hindi ako masyadong nagla-live stream kasi ang dami kong inaasikaso. Pero awa ng Diyos may oras naman ako, may oras akong mag-drawing ulit. And syempre, this time, it's a school theme. School theme naman yung ginagawa kong for my, para sa mga projects. Para sa mga projects. This time. Kasi back to school na and then, iniisip ko na bakang daming magre-request to. What are you drawing? It looks like chocolate hills from our province. Ito yung Mayon volcano. Mount Mayon. Chocolate Hills sa susunod na video. Sa susunod na video yung itong Chocolate Hills from Bohol. Definitely ikakaread ko talaga to. But for now, everybody, we're good. Okay, so this is actually the Mayon volcano. It's it's the perfectly cone-shaped volcano located in the Philippines, and it's located in Albay. It's one of the Philippines' most active volcanoes, and recently it has erupted. Oh, so it's the Mayon volcano? Oo, Nador, ito yung Mount Mayon. And actually, since bata ako, drawing ko talaga siya. And then it was actually submitted to my teacher na ginusto niya talaga, kaya put on display. So yung mga childhood drawings ko noon, it's now on display sa school. And then actually tinatago ni teacher for her, yung mga teachers ko for her reference materials, yung mga instructional materials niya. Mayon volcano, known for its perfect cone. Halos magmukha siyang bundok, pero ito talaga itong si Mount Mayon pag hindi siya sasabog. Ito yung Mount Mayon na hindi talaga nag-e-erupt, giving off its beauty and its perfect cone. Is that a church in the side? Itong bell tower, that is the Kagsawa Church ruins. Because in the 1700s, nag-erupt yung itong si Mount Mayon, and then because of the earthquake, nasira yung church pero yung tower hindi. And up to date, itong tower na ito stands still. Okay, let's put on some herbs, some shrubs sa may tower to represent that it's really in ruins. Okay. Pati na rin dito and dito. Kagsawa Bell Tower. And syempre, okay, let's try finger. Okay, finger blending for the Mount Mayon. For Mount Mayon. There. Diyan na yung sakit. Pero okay lang. Sumasakit na yung kamay, yung daliri, pero okay lang. Kasi it's more fulfilling to do art. Likhang kamay, gawang kamay. Pwede itong bagong motto na to. Likhang kaway, gawang kamay. Ayan. Mayon volcano blended using my fingers. Okay. And then, let's just put on some touches. And then, rubbing tool for a guide para ma-release yung whites ng ating drawing. So that the whites of this drawing will be released. Ayan, Mount Mayon. And now for the prettiest part. The grass and the grass and the surrounding trees and the beautiful blue sky. Okay, let's raise our For those of you who have sent me their drawing requests before, don't worry guys, I will be working on the sketches of them. Especially, naalala ko na itong request mo sa akin, si St. Maximilian Kolbe, si St. Maximilian Kolbe. Malapit na yung fiesta niya, August 14. And, yes, 1 month from now, fiesta niya. And then, of course, definitely the other requests. I'm also gonna draw heroes like Spider-Man and other landscape drawings. My fellow Filipinos na nag-request sa akin for their drawings, wag kayong mag-aalala, your requests are granted. Now, let's use the rubbing tool. Okay. If you're doing school projects, it's best for you not to have this kind of tool, only if you're in the artist side. Because it's better na likhang kamay, gawang kamay. Rubbing tools are only good for professional artists. Or best for professional artists. Or even part-time artists like myself. Okay. Next. Some green. Yes, they're on. Oopsie daisy. Yes, they're on. Touch the green grass of home. Yes, they're on. And for a bit of pizzazz, we're gonna try to draw a tree. There we go. And then we'll try to draw some fluffy white clouds. And then for the sky, wait, it's fluffy white clouds. Yes, there are. The green, green grass of home. Okay, then I'll use my fingers this time to blend, so that I'll prove that I can not just only work with my blender, my rubbing tool, but rather I also want to show how powerful it is to work with your hands as well. And then for a bit of green to appreciate Mother Nature, a little tree. There we go. A little tree here on the prairie. I'm just gonna go for a short break, everybody. I'll be right back. And I'm back, everybody. Let's continue. Anyways, the blue sky's the only one left. You found me to Texas. You found... We didn't find it there, so we moved on. We didn't find it there, so we moved on. I know you're tired of following my elusive dream, it seems, for the only meaning things. My elusive dreams. Then we'll use the rubbing tool. Wait a minute. let's look for the other blue color. We didn't find it then, so we moved on. Okay, then I'll just get my rubbing tool clean for a while. And let's start rubbing. Let's start blending. Follow me to Texas. You followed me to Utah. We didn't find it there, so we moved on. Okay. Maybe just a bit of light blue, something, so that it has a bit of blue sky. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams, it seems, for their own. And I'm using now my fingers, everyone, because it's the best tool for me to use to put some fine details on some parts of this portrait or this project. All right. It's gonna hurt a little for me, but I prefer to get hurt. Anyways, it's much more fulfilling if you do stuff with your fingers, blending properly. And some final details for Mount Mayon. And here we we go. Okay, and then maybe just a bit more white here, so that it just has a cloudy atmosphere. Cloudy. We want some clouds on Mount Mayon because of the legend. And here we go, everybody. Okay, ito na. This is it. Mount Mayon. My take on my version. So ito yung drawing na ginawa ko for this 5th day para sa ikalimang araw na ito ng pagdodrawing ko with oil pastels, Mayon volcano. So this is the portrait that I've done for the 5th day of my drawing challenge for myself with oil pastels, the ever famous Mayon volcano located in Albay. To everyone who watched, thank you so much for tuning in to Ralphy Draws, and I do hope I'll be able to see you guys again tomorrow for the 6th day of this challenge. To my fellow Filipinos, most especially, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay dito sa aking channel na Ralphy Draws. Asahan pa ninyo na mas marami pa akong mga drawings na gagawin para sa inyo. If you want to see more of my lovely creations, just click the subscribe button, turn on all of your notifications, and there you'll be able to see my beautiful creations. So once again, this is Ralphy Draws saying God bless you all. Stay safe. Have a great day ahead. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy drawing if you're drawing with me right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.